everyone, this is Zephyr here, and welcome back to Monster Hunter World on PC. We are going to be doing the USJ quests today. Before we start on that, we need to take a look at what we can do about Behemoth equipment. So, I've beaten Behemoth quite a few times now, and I'm pretty certain I should be able to make everything, which is an armor set, a Palico armor set, and a weapon. But I'm not absolutely certain. We'll find out here in a moment. So, let's take a look. Alright, so you can see there's Drachin Alpha. Hoping that we can make the entire set. I think we can. Oh, wow, I'm low on fire cell stones. I gotta remember that. So Drachin armor is actually the best armor in the game right now. That includes consoles. It is incredibly powerful. And then it has just some great set bonuses and is just full of offensive skills. It's incredibly powerful. So let's go ahead and make it here. Oh, I had to fight Behemoth so many times. And I really enjoy fighting Behemoth, but you have to rely so heavily on your teammates knowing what they're doing and being successful that there's a lot of people who aren't there yet. And it really starts to get draining losing in the last couple of minutes because either people fight next to the comets and destroy them, or people just can't evade attacks and die, and oh man, it gets rough. Alright, this is our final piece here. Not gonna equip it just yet. And then we also have Palico equipment, which you can see is part of a Moogle set. Oh, is the rest a full? Yeah, it's a full armor set. I'm like, where is it? So here's the full armor set. We're gonna go ahead and equip this because I want to. Now he's a Moogle. Shadow is now a Moogle, which is very cool. Oh right, required cost is points. Forgot about that. Now we can make the Moogle weapon, which you can see has dragon element on it, so that's pretty cool. Alright, and now Shadow is a Moogle. We have one more thing to make, and I'm hoping we still have enough parts for it, and that is an insect glaive. To go with the Kinsect that we got from beating Behemoth, we have the Gaibolg weapon. I'm gonna be out of fire cell stones. Then, if we go to upgrade, ooh, we can make it. Awesome. And it goes to the true Gaibolg, which we will be pretty much out of materials. And you'll notice the sharpness is not that phenomenal, but it actually has extremely high affinity, has lots of dragon element, decent attack power, and it has lots of blue sharpness, but it has very, very little white sharpness, which is unfortunate. Alright, and we got an achievement. You won't be able to see that, but I see it, and that's pretty cool. It just says power is everything. Has to do with making rarity 8 weapons, I'm sure. Alright, so let's come over here. And we're going to go ahead and unequip all of these jewels. Though we do have one amazing jewel that I got while doing the Behemoth quest that goes very well with our Divine Slasher, and that is the Elementalist jewel. So raises base attack for non-elemental weapons. It's a 10% boost, so it's quite nice. So you'll notice that our Divine Slasher is a 693 attack power. With this, I believe you can see it this way. Maybe not. Let me unequip all my armor. Alright, so it's normally 693. You can see here. Oh, it is at 812. Yeah, that's a pretty big boost. Oh, derp. I just remembered why. Right. Try this again. 762. Okay, it's normally 693. It jumps to 762 when you use the Elementalist jewel. And Elementalist works with any weapon that either has element that hasn't been awakened or has no element at all. In this case, Divine Slasher has Dragon element that's not been awakened, so Elementalist works with it, makes it quite powerful. Alright, so next, let's take a look at our new equipment here. So, the funny thing about the Drachen armor is that we want 4 pieces. The reason for that being, you get the Master's Touch, which prevents your weapon from losing sharpness during critical hits. So the goal is to get that and then have lots and lots of affinity. So we also need to have Handicraft, because there's no Handicraft on Drachen armor. So we're going to go ahead and throw our Handicraft charm on there to give us 2 points. And then we're either going to take the, well, I'd like to use the Kushala Beta to get another 2 points. But it's tough because the Drachen Mail is actually really good. It's got a level 3 jewel, and it does have critical eye level 2 and critical boost level 1. So it's tough. What about, we could go with Death Stench Legs, but if I remember correctly, the Drachen Greaves are really good. Yeah, attack boost and critical boost. So I think we'll keep the Kushala Sista for now, which will work. And then we'll go the rest Drachen. So with the helmet, we get critical boost and airborne. Airborne's useless, but, you know, can't do much about that. It does have a level 3 slot and a level 1 slot. And then with hands, we can go... So that's critical eye and attack boost, which is nice. 2 level 2 slots. Here we've got a critical eye and a power prolonger with a level 3 slot. And of course the attack boost level 2, critical boost level 1, and a level 2 slot. And I will throw on the chest piece here real quick just so you can see what the full set looks like. It makes you look like a dragoon from Final Fantasy XIV, or I mean if you've not played Final Fantasy XIV, or at least the new one, Realm Reborn. If you've played Final Fantasy IV, I think is the common, most known dragoon. It very much looks like Kane's armor from Final Fantasy IV. It's pretty cool. I will say I am disappointed that they only gave us 1 armor set and 1 weapon from Final Fantasy, and they decided to go with the dragoon armor from Final Fantasy. I would have liked maybe a more enemy themed armor set if we were only going to get 1 armor set, or I would have liked a couple of different, like, you know, maybe a healer armor set, a tank armor set, and a DPS armor set. But you can't really complain. The armor set they gave us is incredibly powerful, without any slotted gems, except for, of course, our Elementalist and our Divine Slasher. But without any slotted gems, you see we get Master's Touch, Elemental Airborne, which increases elemental damage for jumping attacks. We won't really use that, especially since we have Divine Slasher, which has no element. But Master's Touch, Critical Eye level 4, Handicraft level 4, Attack Boost 3, Critical Boost level 2, Power Prolonger level 1, and Airborne, which increases damage caused by jumping attacks. This is pretty powerful, and we can now put gems in. So, let's see here. I only have the one level 1 slot. Throw an attack jewel there, and of course we want another attack jewel, which I think is slotted in equipment somewhere. Yes, here it is. Okay. Then we want, I believe we got a critical jewel, which is awesome. I think we got that during the behemoth runs, which... Now let's get to critical boost 3, which makes our damage dealt by critical hits increased by 40%, which is insane. If you, as you can see, we're up to attack boost level 5 now. Now we're gonna shoot for expert jewels if we have any. I don't know that we do. Might have one maybe somewhere. Yeah, there's one. We have one. Alright. So let's take a look at this here real quick. So we have attack boost level 5, critical eye level 5, which gives us between those 25% affinity, which is quite nice. That'll go nice with Soul of the Dragoon here. Handicraft level 4, which will give us a good chunk of white sharpness. Critical boost level 3, power prolonger, airborne, not elemental boost. I wish we could augment our Divine Slasher to have affinity, because then we could be at 35% affinity, which would be nice. At this point now, we can just throw stuff that we want on here. We have 3 slots. Let's take a look. Earplug won't really help. I wish I had some handicraft decorations, but even on console I have like one of those. Wind resist, footing, destroyer aren't going to be super useful. Evasion, 1 level of evasion doesn't really do anything. We could increase power prolonger, but I'm not a big fan of that skill. We can keep our longsword power up pretty well. I don't need this. I just wanted to see if I could see what rarity this is, because I think this is relatively rare, and we have 2 of them. Tempted to just put vitality on here so that we have full health, because I don't think I really have any other majorly useful decorations right now. Yeah, alright, we'll just go vitality. We don't really need the vitality, but it won't hurt. Alright, so let's take a look at our skills here again. They're not perfect yet. They're just with the decorations we have and the charms we have. This is what we can get at the moment, and it's still pretty darn good. But we have attack boost 5, critical eye 5, handicraft 4, health boost 3, critical boost 3, power prolonger, airborne, and non-elemental boost. Eventually, I would like to swap out the Kushala body with with the Drachen body, and then wear the Dragon King eye patch. But to do that, we need to be able to have our handicraft decoration at level 3, and probably some handicraft, or our handicraft charm at level 3, and probably some handicraft decorations. But for now, this will certainly work. Try and decide if I want to see the helmet. Let me take a look here. You know what? We'll keep it on for now. I'm not a fan of Dragoons. I've never liked Dragoon as a class on Final Fantasy. I'm normally a Paladin myself. You know, my preference of one-handed swords and all. But, I mean, the armor still looks good. I just wish that... Actually, I wonder if we can edit the color at all. I don't know. Let's go take a look. I don't really dislike it. It just... Dragoon's like one of my least favorite classes, so I'm a little sad that that's the only armor set we got from Behemoth, but it is what it is. It's still using our gray, but I can't really tell Is it just the metal that changed for now? Oh no, it is that's gray. Okay. Wow, it lets you actually change the entire... That's pretty cool. That's our gray, huh? Alright. See, now my brain is like, is that the gray that we were using? What does this gray look like? Nah, that one's too light. Yeah, we were using this, I think. Ugh. I'll have to check it in post. Oh, you know what? I bet you I know that we were using the right one, because if I were to say set it to green and then cancel out, yeah. If I go here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I know I chose the same one. Alright, so it's normally purple. But ours is gray. And it just didn't look as gray as I thought, because I'm apparently colorblind, I guess. Anyway. Now that that's done, now that I'm done obsessing over that, and we're, you know, almost 20 minutes in, let's go do some USJ, shall we? So, don't really need defense, but we're gonna take it just to make sure that we get full health here. All right. Go to events. Alright, so we're going to start with USJ Gold Star treatment. USJ is pleased to bring you the most exciting attraction ever. Witness this grand world in all of its golden glory. You'll be presented with some fantastic equipment once you're done. We'll go ahead and kick a lucky voucher. And away we go. Alright, so we're just fighting in the special arena here against 3 Great Jagras, and as you can see, there are 3 different sizes here. We have Ginormous to start. Just the largest Great Jagras you'll ever see. Ah, good job, Shadow. Alright, that's the giant one down. There it is. I was gonna say, next we're gonna fight the tiny one. And you can mount the tiny one, but we're not going to. But you can. Actually, you know what? I should try. Let's try and mount the tiny Great Jagras, because it's funny. Ah, did it early. I can do this. Oh no, I'm gonna mount the other one. Oh no, I mounted him, yay. As you can see, I've mounted the tiny Great Jagras. It is the funniest thing ever. And he's dead. Alright. And that completes the first of the USJ quests. I'll have to farm more of it offline because of how many of the items you need, but there you at least have seen this awesome quest where you fight 3 tiny little Great Jagras. I will say it's a little sad that they released this quest right ahead of the Behemoth, because the armor set from the USJ, the legs at least, used to be a staple in most people's builds because it has critical bonus on it. but the Drachin is so much better and also has critical bonus on the legs that it completely outshines the USJ armor, which is too bad. But we're still going to make it because it looks cool. I also like our Shadow as our little Moogle friend. Alright, so the item that we're looking for, which we actually ended up getting 2 of, is the Azure Star Shard. Special material given to those who complete USJ's challenge, glows a beautiful transparent blue. We got 2 of them. I believe we need 7. And that got us our largest and smallest crowns for the Great Jagras, which I don't remember if we had both already, but now we do for sure. And we completed our limited bounties for the week with that, which is nice. Read that before. Alright, Hunt Great Jagras. And General Limited Bounty, Gold Vibranium Print, and a Golden Egg, which is nice. So as we can see, they're all done now. With plenty of time to spare, which is nice. So next, let's pick up our next USJ quest. Which is the USJ Blazing Azure Stars. USJ is pleased to present the most explosive show ever. Our twin blue stars will show you a dance like you've never seen before. Complete our challenge and earn some fantastic armor. I think this is the best one to start at. No, it's Eastern. Oh, I need to put those back on, don't I? Would help. Flash pods, yes. Alright. So this is against a Dodo Gamma and an Azure Rathalos. Once we've completed this, we'll be able to look at what the USJ equipment creates for us, or what the USJ materials will create for us, and then that'll be this video. And the next video I do will be against the Arc-Tempered Valhazak. Alright. Away! Oh, I'm so spoiled with the load times in PC. I've been playing on console, farming Kolv Taroth, which has been a nightmare. I've gotten literally 0 longswords. But I've been farming Kolv Taroth, and God, it loads so much slower on console. Alright, so here's our Giant Crown Dodo Gamma. I was gonna knock down those things, but he moved. Missed, huh? Oh, crap balls. There's our Azure Rathalos. Alright, I guess we're gonna hit him. Knock him out of the sky. And knock his tail off. Never said this wouldn't be exciting. Right, so yeah, I've been farming Cold Taroth. I've gotten literally 0 longswords, which has been kind of annoying, because I literally have one specific longsword I'm trying to get, and I just have not been able to get it. And I've run it so many times. It's gotten so frustrating. And I like fighting Cold Taroth, but it's really annoying when you have one specific item you're trying to get, and it's all based on RNG, and you just keep not getting it. Alright, got those carved. Alright, Dodogama's down. So this should be a tiny crown Azure Rathalos. Oh, you goshalaka dick. Alright, well, while they're doing that, I guess let's go carve our Dodogama. Cool. Oh, it's crap. Darn. I probably should have used one of our Crystal Burst, but whatever. I know where he's going. Let's head on up here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, I also unlocked the Starlight Keyblade for Kingdom Hearts 3. That took way longer than I wanted it to, but I have done it, which is exciting. Will be nice when that game comes out. I also ordered it on Amazon, so I get the Dawn to Dusk Keyblade as well. I think the only one I'll be missing is the Midnight Blue, or whatever it's called, that you get for doing a digital purchase on PlayStation Network, but, you know, there's not much I can do about that. Alright. Ooh. Rathalos plate. Oh, man. Feels good to have Dratchin armor now. I have to augment and upgrade it, I know, but I just wanted to jump into these quests. And I can farm the USJ quests now. Get the armor for that. And you can see the slinger looks pretty cool. It's got like dragon wings on it, which is nice. weird when the Moogle's eating sausage because it just floats in front of him. Alright, so what we were looking for here is that little blue gem. We only got one, but that's fine. It is the Azure Star Gem, special material for those who overcome the USJ challenge. Shines a miraculous blue. And we got a mini Azure Rathalos and a giant Dodo Gamma. Nice to get some extra crowns. Alright, we could probably take our login bonus now. Okay. Saw the rest of that before. We already got the Warrior of Light gift set, which was nice. It was a bunch of decorations and stuff. So let's see what we can make with our new stuff. If you find any stream stones, bring them along. I might be able to upgrade weapons that would otherwise be maxed out. That's just augmentation. Alright, so let's look at weapons first. So the first thing is a longsword, which is the Azure Star Blade. It's a water element. It does have another upgrade after this, and it uses Azure Star Shards here to get to the first form, and then I think it uses Azure Star Gems for the second form, but yeah, it's just a water longsword. If I remember correctly, it only gets to blue sharpness. It's got high affinity, but otherwise it's nothing really phenomenal. Then there is the armor, which is the Azure Star Lord Alpha. I'll just show you what it looks like here, and then we'll do stuff. So it looks really cool. It does give the Rathalos Mastery set bonuses, which is critical element with 2 pieces, and Mind's Eye ballistics with 4 pieces. So the helmet gives Agitator level 1, body gives Handicraft level 1, and a level 2 slot, level 3 on the helmet. So unfortunately this is a worse version of the Kushala Sista Beta, but if you need Rathalos Mastery, it does at least have that. The hands give recovery up, which, if I remember correctly, just makes your healing items better. Yeah, it makes your healing items better, which is nice. You get Handicraft on the waist, which is quite nice. I wish it was more than level 1, but it does have... Oh, right, so hands have a level 3 slot. This is a level 2 slot, so it's okay. It's pretty nice. And then the feet have the almighty critical boost, 1 level, and a level 3 slot, which made them very powerful until Drachin came along, and then Drachin was like, hey, have critical boost and attack boost. But this has a level 3 slot, whereas Drachin only has level 2 slot, so, you know... but Drachin also has better set bonus, because Master's Touch is amazing. Though critical element's quite good too. Yeah, so that's the armor set. And then the last thing is there's Palico equipment, though the only thing that's sad is it's low rank only. You get the Azure Star set, so this little baton, and then... I mean, I'm so sad that there's only a low rank version of this because it looks so cool. Pretty certain there's not a high rank. Yeah, there's no high rank. Very sad because I think it's a very cool looking armor set, but you know, that's alright. Right, low rank Kieran, because we're in high rank, so we use the high rank stuff. Yeah, so, yeah, so that's all that. So that's what USJ gives us. Unfortunately, it's all kind of outshone by Drachin now, but it's still cool, and we'll still make it. I'll farm it up off camera. But that is the end of this video. In the next video, we'll be taking on the Arc-Tempered Arc-Tempered Valhazak. I'm gonna make sure that we have what we need to make the armor set that I want to use for it before the next video, so I'm not sure if I'm recording right away or if I'm gonna have to wait for the next day I can play, because I might have to do some farming here for a little bit, so we'll see. But thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. You can also subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell icon to get email notifications when I upload new videos, and of course leave any comments or suggestions in the area below the video. However, that is all I have for you today, so thank you so much for watching, and as usual, this is Xephyr, signing out.